Switching gears now, the Filipino community in Los Angeles marks Filipino American History Month with a goal to celebrate culture and empower the community.
They say greatness can be built from the ground up, that with enough grit you can rise. That's the heartbeat of the American dream. It's the promise people hold on to, a belief that's lived out every single day. It was born in one of America's toughest chapters, the Great Depression, a time when jobs vanished, homes disappeared, and hope seemed far away. But through the hardship, people clung to one thing: opportunity, a chance to turn struggle into something greater. That promise drew dreamers from every corner of the planet, and among those who chased it with unmatched determination were Filipinos. Today, Filipinos stand as the fourth largest immigrant community in the U.S., with around 4.6 million living nationwide. According to Pew Research and the U.S. Census, they rank second among the highest-earning Asian groups in America, pulling in an average of $106,400 per household. Known for talent, drive, and dedication, they excel in every field. They send support back home, strengthen economies, and are celebrated in the Philippines as modern-day heroes living abroad. Hidden in this vast community are stories you can't ignore, tales of people who stepped into America with almost nothing. Many met challenges, prejudice, isolation, setbacks, but they kept moving forward. When opportunity meets Filipino ambition, something happens. They rise higher, aim further, and make their mark. Some went beyond success. They built empires. They ran billion-dollar companies. They reshaped industries. These individuals didn't simply chase the American dream, they defined it. And here's the key. These aren't second-generation Fil-Ams raised in U.S. suburbs. These are Filipinos who grew up in the homeland. They spoke the language, lived the culture, ate the food, and carried their heritage with pride. They brought their passports, their determination, and never looked back. They embraced the grind. They took the leap. And when they landed, they reached far beyond survival. They soared. They showed the world that even from small islands, you can shake global foundations. This isn't a countdown for entertainment. It's proof that the American dream belongs to anyone fearless enough to claim it, including Filipinos. Now, meet the 10 wealthiest Filipinos making an impact in the United States. We'll reveal who they are, the climbs they made, the heights they've reached, and the fortunes they've built. Some names may surprise you, rivals to the biggest tycoons in the Philippines. Starting at number 10, Josephine Santiago-Bond. Jo is a systems engineer at NASA's Kennedy Space Center. She grew up in Antipolo and attended Philippine Science High School before earning her electronics and communications engineering degree from the University of the Philippines, Diliman, in 2001. With her eyes set on greater horizons, she moved to the U.S. for more opportunities. She completed her master's in electrical engineering at South Dakota State University, then joined NASA as a summer intern in 2004. Within a year, she became a full-time electrical engineer. Her fingerprints are on launch systems for space shuttles and lunar missions like Ares, IX, and Laddie. In 2017, she worked on the Resolve mission, NASA's search for water on the moon. Today, she leads the Advanced Engineering Development Branch and directs the Safety and Mission Assurance Division, guiding a team of over 50 engineers and staff. Her career is a living proof that a Filipino engineer can climb to the top tiers of NASA. Estimated net worth, $8 million. At number 9, Monique Lhuillier. Monique is a world-renowned fashion designer and creative director in Los Angeles. Born in Cebu City, she studied at St. Teresa's College before attending finishing school in Switzerland. Later, she moved to LA to earn her fashion design degree from the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising. Her move wasn't simply for a career. She set out to transform bridal fashion. In 1996, she and her husband launched Monique Lhuillier & Company. Her stunning gowns soon attracted celebrities and the international fashion elite. Her designs have been worn by Britney Spears, Reese Witherspoon, Taylor Swift, and First Lady Michelle Obama. Today, her brand includes evening wear, fragrances, home decor, and ready-to-wear lines. Monique Lhuillier proves that a Filipina from Cebu can shape fashion not only in America, but across the globe. Estimated net worth, $40 million. At number 8, Wanling Martell. Wanling is a global business leader and investor. Born in Manila to a Chinese Filipino family, she earned degrees in business administration and accountancy at UP Diliman, then completed her MBA at the University of Minnesota. Her arrival in the US came with a clear mission: to achieve big, and she delivered. She held senior roles at Borden Foods, Kraft, and Nielsen. From 2005 to 2011, she was Executive Vice President and CFO of Walmart International. She then joined Nestlé, first as Global CFO and later as Executive Vice President for Asia, Oceania, and Africa. Today, she's a founding partner of Baypine, a Boston-based private equity firm managing $3.3 billion in assets while serving on the boards of Alibaba, Uber, and Stellantis. Wanling Martell's story shows that a Filipino can stand among the world's most influential decision-makers and build global enterprises. Estimated net worth, $50 million. At number 7, Sheila Lirio Marcello. Sheila is a tech founder, investor, and CEO who revolutionized caregiving through technology. Born in the Philippines, she studied at Brent International School in Baguio before heading to the US to bring her ideas to life. She earned her economics degree from Mount Holyoke College, then completed both a Juris Doctor and an MBA with honors from Harvard. Before launching her own venture, she gained valuable leadership experience in consulting and executive roles at Upramis and other firms. In 2006, Sheila Lirio Marcello launched Care.com, a platform connecting families with trusted caregivers. Under her leadership, it grew to a global service, went public in 2014, and in 2020 sold to IAC for $500 million. Today, she's steering Proof of Learn, an education tech company, and co-founded Ohi.ai, an AI-powered family support platform. Alongside running companies, she invests in promising startups, backing the next generation of innovators. Sheila Lirio Marcello proves a Filipina can build global tech powerhouses and keep winning at the highest level. Her estimated net worth, $100 million. Number 6 brings us to a trailblazer in both fashion and finance, Josie Natori. Josie's journey begins in Manila. At 17, she crossed the Pacific for college, earning her economics degree from Manhattanville College. She went on to make history as the first female vice president in investment banking at Merrill Lynch. In 1977, she shifted paths and started her own brand from a small showroom in New York City. Her blend of Eastern artistry and Western style caught Bloomingdale's eye, and by 1983, her collections were featured nationwide. Today, Josie is still CEO of her lifestyle empire, running operations in the Philippines that employ over 500 people. She has been honored with the Order of La Candula and recognized by the Council of Fashion Designers of America for winning the Order of La Candula and being recognized by the Council of Fashion Designers of America. Josie Natori stands as proof that a Filipina can hold influence in global finance and fashion. Estimated net worth, $150 million. Number 5 is a visionary shaping the tech frontier, Yobi Benjamin. Born in Malabon, Metro Manila, Yobi studied communication research at UP Diliman while actively engaging in civic causes. His sights, however, were set on building innovations that would change the world. After moving to the US, he helped develop the back-end systems for Google Wallet and Apple Pay, two breakthroughs that reshaped how the world moves money. Yobi co-founded Avigent, creator of the Glyph wearable display, and Token.io, a pioneer in Europe's open banking movement. These were not side ventures, they were milestones in global tech history. Today, he's a leader at PA Consulting, invests in cutting-edge startups, and champions climate, biotech, and AI advancements. Yobi Benjamin shows how a Filipino from Malabon can help redefine the future of technology. Estimated net worth, $160 million. At number 4 is a powerhouse in Wall Street history, Lilia Clemente. Lilia's story begins in Manila, where she graduated with a business degree from UP Diliman in 1960. She continued her studies in the US, earning a master's in economics and international trade from the University of Chicago in 1969. Her career took off at CNA Financial before she became the youngest director at the Ford Foundation, managing billions in assets. In 1976, she founded Clemente Capital in New York, breaking new ground with the first Filipino-focused fund and early private equity ventures in China. At its height, her firm managed more than $7.5 billion. Her influence earned her the nickname the Wonder Woman of Wall Street, and she continues to support Asian American education and scholarships. Lilia Clemente's career proves a Filipina can shape the course of global finance and leave a legacy that uplifts others. Estimated net worth, $180 million. Now, we entered the Billionaire League. Number 3 is a name etched in the history of innovation, Diosdado or Dado Banatao. From a small barrio in Cagayan where he walked barefoot to school, Dado dreamed far beyond the rice fields. He graduated cum laude in electrical engineering from Mapua Institute of Technology and headed to the US, earning his master's in electrical engineering and computer science from Stanford. Then came the breakthroughs that transformed technology. Dado developed the world's first single-chip 16-bit microprocessor-based calculator and the first single-chip Ethernet controller, innovations that helped bring high-speed computing into homes worldwide. He later founded Tallwood Venture Capital, channeling hundreds of millions into next-generation startups. Diosdado Banatao stands as proof that a boy from the provinces can drive the heart of Silicon Valley innovation. His net worth? $800 million. At number 2 is Loida Nicolas Lewis. Loida is a lawyer, business leader, and a lifelong champion for immigrant achievement. Born in Sorsogon and raised in a family devoted to education, she carried ambition from the start. After earning her law degree from UP Diliman and placing 7th in the Philippine bar, she set her sights on the United States. She became the first Filipina to pass the New York bar without holding a US law degree, later earning her Master of Laws at Columbia University. She built her legal career as a general attorney with the US Immigration and Naturalization Service, until life called her into an even greater role. When her husband, Reginald Lewis, passed away, Loida stepped in as chair and CEO of TLC Beatrice International, a $2.2 billion global food empire. She guided the company through growth and led its highly profitable sale in 1999. Loida Nicolas Lewis shows that a Filipina can take the helm of a global business and shape a legacy that spans continents. Her net worth? $900 million. And now, the number 1 richest Filipino immigrant in America, Susan Ocampo. Susan is a tech entrepreneur and semiconductor investor whose career bridges Hawaii, the Bay Area, and her roots in the Philippines. After completing her degree back home, she moved to the US determined to turn vision into reality. In 1984, she co-founded a breakthrough tech company, serving as chief financial officer and treasurer for 15 years. She helped steer it to public listing in 2000, an extraordinary achievement in the male-dominated semiconductor industry. In 2007, that company, Serenza, was acquired by RF Micro Devices, securing her place in tech history. From there, Susan and her husband launched Gas Labs, a venture still shaping the industry today. She now serves as vice president and treasurer, while also holding a 15% stake in Maycom Technology Solutions, the largest held by any individual investor. Susan Ocampo proves a Filipina can break barriers in technology, command global markets, and stand at the very peak of success in America. Her net worth is $2.3 billion. They left for opportunity, for family, for the hope of a better life. But what they built became so much more. They built companies, they built industries, they built legacies. Through each obstacle, they shattered stereotypes, opened gates that once seemed locked, and showed the world that a Filipino with drive, skill, and heart can lead at the highest level. Yes, the brain drain exists, but here is another truth, one where Filipinos don't leave only to get by. They leave and they lead. So if you're an OFW, an immigrant, or a young dreamer watching right now, remember this: You're not only part of a workforce, you're part of a global force. And the world is finally beginning to see it. It's time we see it too. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe for more stories that will make you proud to be Filipino.